season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with, well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are...
Getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Something that the organization loves about MP, Graham. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Green out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Sims in at the center position. And stolen by Green. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I could stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He tries for three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's now only a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunities.
Williams is checked in for Brookline. Smith, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitutions on the court.
On defense, the Nets. Here's Lillard. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Lillard's got 7.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective 3-level scorer.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Belton on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 6. Hits the trifecta. Mr. Clutch has got his second bucket of the game. Here's Lillard. He's got 7. Pass to Portis. And a nice finish on the layup. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best 6-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, BA. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Portis outside. Back to Porter. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Portis. Rebound, Broklyn.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Johnson passes to Williams. Now Melton. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 5. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Sharp. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight to see that pay off.
Sinks the tray.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Melton left side. Up and over Porter. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities, when you're in there and active, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
On the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Milwaukee leading by 6. Rollins passes to Porter. Portis with it. Antetokounmpo inside, working on Williams. Broklyn has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Down low, here's Mr. Clutch. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Mr. Clutch has got 7.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Antetokounmpo on the attack.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Outside, Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Knocks down the triple. He's got 10.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here's Milwaukee now. Now Porter. Pass to Portis. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Portis a screen. Rollins gets the bucket.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by Rollins. The Bucks leading by 5. Watford the pass to Mr. Clutch. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Portis with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Offline from the high post. Porter against Melton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Pass to Green. Antetokounmpo. Watford covering. From down low. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Melton, right side. To the wing, right side. Here's Mr. Clutch. That three's off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
There obviously was a breakdown of the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Here's Rollins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Drains the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Green, a screen. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Broklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Sharp. Right side, Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all good players have. But man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you. Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Thomas outside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He shoots. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks leading by 7. Trent right side. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
And here's Watford. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good on the shot.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Trent with it. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Lopez. Beyond the arc. Trent's shot is off.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Johnson. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. For Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Watford. And Russell is subbed in for Johnson.
Substitution for your minutes.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 18. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him. Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
That one's no good. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo. No luck on that one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mr. Clutch has got 20 points.
Number 51.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Antetokounmpo outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Thomas, that's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Kuzma finds Lopez. Back to Kuzma. Three-pointer off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Lillard against Russell. Pass to Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 4. Trent right side. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Brooklyn. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? And now, not a bad time. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you should... deciding to change it up. Now Lopez. He's got 13. Porter from outside. Drops in the 3. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Then it's Williams. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Milwaukee leading by 14. Outside for Porter. Fires the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's good for 2. Melton's got 8.
And no one really crashing down on the backside, a breakdown defensively.
Trent outside, back to Lillard. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
You love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
Melton outside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds now. Now Porter. Back to Trent. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Milwaukee leading by 17. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Lets a 3 fly. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Livingston comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pass to Johnson. And they call an illegal screen here. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Damian Lillard 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green is checked in. The Bucks shooting 56% today. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Sims, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard, pass to Sims. Good D by Sharp. Nets trail by 20. Melton outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Johnson on the wing. Takes a 3. That one's good from Melton on the assist by Johnson. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Lillard with the bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Melton passes to Mr. Clutch. They get it back. Here's Sharp. Good work there as it goes. Sharp's got 6.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Porter looks it over. Here's Sims. Broklyn pulls it in. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Melton against Porter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Lillard outside. The 17-footer. That's good on the jumper. Lillard's got 16 in the second half.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Watford. And here's Melton. Nails it from beyond the arc. 14 points for him.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Green with a screen on Melton. Lillard outside. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 34 points.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Melton outside. To the wing on the left. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter, leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Melton passes to Johnson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Green. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw good. Lillard. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. From deep three-point land. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's nearing the 40-point mark. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Brooklyn's shooting 40% so far in this one. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the point. Melton outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. Drills it from deep. Mr. Clutch has got 23 points. Here's Rollins. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 21. Rollins has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. And there's the screen. From deep. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Yeah, that shot's not going to make his teammates or coaches happy.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Rollins gets the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three-pointer off the mark.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take 1 more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Porter's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
To the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Now, sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Melton against Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Here's Melton. Count that one. Melton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
To the middle. Here's Portis. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Looking to end this cold spell. The shot, no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. Launches it. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got rebound number 8 now. Melton passes to Johnson. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Porter's shot is off. The Nets have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Johnson. Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks it from distance. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points for the quarter. The Bucks leading by 23. Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Here's the three. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Mr. Clutch. Hey, expanding his range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but you know, looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Oh, from deep. Connects from downtown. Mr. Clutch has got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Trent. Here's Mr. Clutch. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 16th rebound on the night. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is... So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every...
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.
MP, you gotta chill, my guys. Like you spamming the still button out there. Relax, homie. Let the game come to you. You're doing good, though. So.
you send out tomorrow's itinerary?
I was just about to when I get back. Why?
Jen's saying she's got second thoughts. That the talking points don't line with the without two players for sure. Yeah, exactly. Not since Pedro. You think he's that special? That's what I'm saying. Once in a generation. You do know that Pedro